Hey friend, welcome back. Today I want to invite you to pause right now and take a closer look at something that silently shapes your entire life, your beliefs. Have you ever wondered where your beliefs actually come from? I mean those rules in your head that say this is how life works. Did you ever stop and ask, says who? Here's the thing, every single belief you hold, someone somewhere connected a couple of dots about a situation, came to a conclusion and then, without a warning, passed that conclusion down to you as a ready-made package. No disclaimer, no context, just the package. Here's a few out of hundreds of beliefs. I'll never be wealthy because I wasn't born into money. I'm too old or too young. Rich people are greedy or dishonest. I'm not smart enough. I'm just not good with money. Those beliefs weren't born universal. They started as isolated incidents, personal interpretations, frozen in time, and handed down as laws. The missing disclaimer, this was true then for me under those conditions, but that part gets lost. What's left is a rule the mind really questions. A belief is just a conclusion made in a moment, packaged as a law, then handed down without the context. Someone experiences a situation, draws a meaning, and suddenly this is how life works. And once it's a rule, the mind stops questioning it. That's why beliefs feel so solid even when they are built on limited data or survival-based thinking. Most beliefs aren't lies, they are overgeneralized truth. They are stories that made sense once under specific circumstances, but over time they become invisible fences shaping what you think is possible. Same data, different words. Ever noticed how two people can experience the same event and walk away with opposite beliefs? One feels and thinks, I'm not good enough. Another feels and thinks, I need a new strategy. Same data, but different dot connecting. That's because beliefs are not reality, they are maps drawn by others, often using their own emotional weather. When you inherit a belief, you don't inherit the uncertainty, the emotional state, or the limited sample size. You inherit only the conclusion. Now here's why breaking all the rules feels so hard. When you start to question a belief, it's not just about the idea. You are questioning conclusions made by your ancestors, social survival rules, and second-hand certainty. Our minds defend beliefs emotionally, not because their beliefs are true, but because they once kept us safe. That's why challenging your beliefs can feel uncomfortable. You're not just questioning facts, you are shaking the structure that shaped your bloodline. Beliefs are built, not natural laws. Here's the liberating truth. If a belief was constructed, it means it's not a law of nature. Gravity doesn't care what you believe. Fire burns whether you were taught about it or not. But beliefs, they require language, repetition, social confirmation, and emotional reinforcement. They are manufactured, not inherent. And anything constructed can be examined, adjusted, upgraded, or even totally rebuilt. That's why beliefs change across cultures, eras, families, and individuals. If beliefs were natural laws, they would be universal, unchanging, and no one would be able to succeed, make a lot of money, or excel at anything regardless of their background or education. But they are not. They are provisional conclusions, not permanent truth. Nature operates by laws, humans operate by interpretations. Here's the real enemy. Beliefs aren't the problem, unconscious beliefs are. When you see a belief as constructed, it becomes a tool. When you see it as absolute reality, it becomes a cage. Let me give you one of the classic examples of what belief can do when used positively. For years, people tried to run a mile in under 4 minutes, but they couldn't do it. The experts said it was impossible. They said our cardiovascular system wasn't capable, our muscles weren't strong enough, our bone structure wasn't built for it. But in the spring of 1954, a young man named Roger Bannister quit believing in the experts and started believing in Roger Bannister. He ran a mile in under 4 minutes, and within weeks, other people were running a mile in under 4 minutes. Now, what happened there? The moment one person broke the mental barrier, others realized it was not a physical limitation, it was a belief. Now, Roger Bannister changed the belief and changed what the human body can do. Let's talk about money now and other rules. How many times have you heard money is scarce? Yet enough times and your mind doesn't store it as an opinion, it stores it as a rule of the environment. And our mind, brilliant at following rules, once the money is scarce rule is in place, your mind will notice lack faster than opportunity, interpret risk as danger every time, filter out evidence of success as exceptions or luck, make choices that confirm the rule. Here's the key insight. You didn't invent scarcity, you learned it through repetition and authority, parents, society, survival stories, emotional moments. Repetition makes it a law. Emotion turns it into a command. Once that command runs in the subconscious, it enforces itself automatically, just like breathing. That's why telling someone just think positively doesn't work. You don't break a rule by arguing with it, you break it by introducing a higher order rule. Instead of money is scarce, try this. Money is everywhere and it always finds its way to me. The mind will always obey the most convincing rule available. Your work isn't to fight scarcity, it's to teach your mind a new operating principle and give it enough time and evidence to accept it. The truth is, people aren't bad with money, bad at relationships, or bad at life. They're just following rules they never chose. And the second you realize you are the builder, not the prisoner, those old rules lose their grip on you. Life gets lighter, possibilities open up, the game changes. If this message woke something up inside you, let's keep this journey going. Hit that subscribe button, join our community, and share your thoughts in the comments. What beliefs are you questioning today? What old rules are you ready to upgrade? Remember, you're not broken, you are just running an outdated model of reality, and you have the power to rewrite that code. Thanks for watching, see you in the next one.